Here I am. Welcome back everyone. Wednesday stream. We continue our build of Chordie. This is part 3 if I remember correctly. And yeah, we've got into a little bit of a pickle last time. This thing is still broken, so we will need to figure out how to fit everything together later on. And then I went and redesigned this thing a little. So I was talking about moving the resistors and I went all in. I moved everything to here. I checked it yesterday. At least the resistors sit there quite tight, so that's a good thing, I suppose. I also modified this part where the infrared is, so now we have plenty of space. So should be easier to solder everything. Yeah, this part is fixed as well, the mini jack, and other than that, yeah, I also changed this a little, so it's a little bit different design right now compared to the previous one. At this one I had no idea what to do with this part, and yesterday I was looking at it, maybe we can do it like this. It's probably not the best, but I think it's okay. Alright, so today what we need to do, we need to finish encoder. Everything is already hooked up, so we have mini jack, connect to I2C. Everything should work in theory. So far we have no way to check because we don't have the right side where the controller is, so we have to put it on the side for a little. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to put this cap, the mount for the encoder over here. Where did I put it? I lost it already. It was here just a second ago. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, so we modified the holes and that will be it. So it's something like this. And then we have bottom part coming in. Yeah, so the main issue was that there was too many holes on it already, and we can, yeah. Okay, so for now I'm gonna leave it as it is. I'm not gonna put like the bottom part or anything like that. We still need to figure out if it even works, so putting everything together doesn't really make sense at this point. Yeah, but I think we can leave it like that. So I think that's it in terms of the left side. I guess we can jump straight into the right one. So the right one looks like this. Okay, where should we start? We should start with the I2C expander. We already have it over here. We have it prepared as well. Let's do double check if that's the correct one. Because for the left side, for the right side, sorry. Okay, so right side should be everything to VCC. Is it like that? Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, we don't have to worry about reset because it's pulled up already to VCC. Okay. I guess we can drop it here. So the next thing is what? Should be the ground wire, right? We start from here all the way around this part to here, and then we jump. There is a ground over here, we're gonna solder it over there. Yeah, 0.3 will do. prefer to go through the center one. I have to move this one because this one is also, I think, conducting wire, and there will be ground over here nearby. I need to be careful. Because this is all VCC over here. And we really don't want to short it. Okay, so we have ground done from here through here and the ground on top over here. Okay, what next? I think next one we can start doing the switches maybe. Okay, so one wire short for the ground and the other one, I think for at least for the switches I will try to go with this one again, because I forgot that I can just wire it up like this. I can just wrap it around, so at least one side will be quite easy to solder, and then on the expander side we can make it somehow. Maybe it won't be that bad. A quick check how it's supposed to be wired. Okay, so we are on the right side. Okay, so A7, A6, A5, A4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, looks easy. Okay, so this one goes all the way to A6 over here. So it's all coming along quite neatly because like we can route through here and from the top. Oh, hey, Electro Wizard. Yeah, almost done. What we needed yesterday was this thing. And I lost it again. Ah, yeah, this one. To hold the encoder, but for now I don't want to put it together because we need to finish the right side. That's where the microcontroller is, and then I'll be able to test if it even works. If it works, then we will have to do something about this thing sticking out. I think we can push it inside, and yeah, then we can put the bottom cover, and that should be it. Oh, before we have to finish the right side, we are 2 keys in. Yeah, trying to speedrun. I figured out that I forgot when I was doing MX, I was always going like around the lake. Then it's easier to solder. It holds quite okay. And when I was doing the left side, I forgot about this. I was like going around it, and this way is easier, faster. So at least the switches I will go with the speedrunning wire, and then the rest we'll see how it goes. So far it's okay. This is one thing I don't like with MX. Sometimes you can just like break this clip. It's very annoying. This might be partially due to the fact that I was swapping springs. So maybe they're not that tight as they used to be. I forgot to check previous switch if it's even working. And we can do both now. Okay, so far so good. Okay, where are we? A765. Okay, this one goes almost in sequence, so from A7 to A0. Okay, that is good for us. No need to worry that we have to do some fancy pin swapping along the way. Okay, where we are now? A4, okay, A3. I think this one didn't melt properly yet. How about now? I was hoping I can make it before multimeter shuts down. Okay, now it's fine. Yeah, so this wire is not that bad, but you have to check every single connection. Okay, 3 more to go. Okay. a tiny break. I have to fix this thing. Sponge is already messed up. I have to swap for a fresh one. Give me a sec. Running low on this, only 2 left. Or maybe these are not the one? It looks kind of too large. Okay, back to work. We have one more left. Well, that was really speed run. Alright, so we have all the switches done. That's kind of fast. And yeah, that was rather easy wiring. From here, from A7 to A0, so that was 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This one is 0. Okay, let's see what comes next. Okay, so we have this stuff done. Okay, looks like we don't really have that much left. Just the infrared and encoder, and that's it. Okay, so we can do infrared right now. Before I do, set a bit of mess over here. So this is first time testing this new opening for infrared. Let's take this and just bend. Plenty of space. Exactly what I wanted. So these two goes to ground, and these are anode and collector somewhere. I think it's it's rotated, right, compared to on the left side. So I think bottom part is our collector and this will be our anode. So the diode is up right now. Let's double check that. Can never be sure. Yes. Right now over here and the anode is on top. We can do this together for the ground. Okay, so we need two resistors, 10K and 68. So 10K will go on the bottom. So we have to route it to VCC. Okay, we need a VCC wire over here. So let's do it. We'll use this one, 1 millimeter. Not so bad. Alright, so bottom is 10K. So for now I need to figure out how to connect all of that. Because we have to wire it on one end to VCC, on the other end one needs to go to here and one needs to go to B5, I guess. Yes, B5, so over here. It's kind of tight over here. I was hoping that I can maybe connect somehow to here, or maybe to this wire over here. What do you have? VCC, ground and all the rest. Maybe should have made an opening over here for the wire. Yeah, that would make more sense. As usual, I did not foresee this. And on top we have to drop 68 ohm. Okay, so all of these, we have to connect these to VCC. So this one have to connect either here or here. So we have to wire this somehow. I think I will use this wire, jewelry one, so we don't have to worry about the enamel. Well, basically, I don't really have to worry about this VCC because we have VCC over here. So I think I will use this one and just take the jewelry wire again. This one, the jewelry one, is the easiest to solder, and just make a tiny connection over here, and that should do it. Instead of like messing around over here, we can skip these two. They won't be needed most probably. So maybe next time in next build we don't even have to put tin on it. Just forget about these two. Okay, so it looks like this. I went from A0 to here, and it was actually quite easy to solder because these three are on one wire, so nothing came off. And this goes from VCC over here to here. This part I can leave maybe like that. So we have VCC over here. So now from this side, this is for the collector, right? So we have to, I think we'll have to go around and hook up to here and hook up to here. Or we can go through here and just cut it through. Okay, and this way is more tempting. And this one we just, okay, so these two just will go back over here. So the top one is for the diode, so this one goes straight to the diode. I think it's on top. And this one goes, we have to connect two wires together. One will go here and one will go to B4. Let's use proper coloring for VCC. Let's do it in red. It makes me think, okay, this is the other side, so. No, there's no need to do the other side right now, because we will trim it after we reach the diode. So let's start with the diode first. A little bit too long. Hi, Mr. Chiklapa, 77. Usually I go with chalk blue because they are the only switches that you can get with the 20 gram, I think, or 25 gram. So this is like the only option, unless you have access to MX springs, then you can buy 25 grams as well springs, but these are hard to come by. So yeah, that's usually like my choice, but for this build I managed to get these. These are called nocturnal, chalk nocturnal. So what's the difference between these and the blue ones? The difference is that these are quiet. They have some rubber on it, so they don't clap that badly as the chalk, as the blue ones. They're kind of, you can't really hear anything. And the chalk blue, they always make a lot of noise. Oh, hello, buddy. Yeah, I'm okay with light switches, but for this one, it's a must actually, because this is a chording keyboard. So sometimes you have to press 2 keys. I don't think I have a chord that requires 3 at the same time, even if definitely not on one hand. But yeah, you have to press like 2 keys at least at the same time. So then you want something light. If you go with something heavy, it might be tiring. 20 grams or 25, I can't remember what is the weight for chalk switches, is okay. And I swapped springs for this one. So over here, this is not the chalk nocturnal spring. This has spring from the chalk blue. So I think it's 25, and originally I think it was 30. So, oh, Stovenstein, hello there. Glad you could join us. Yeah. So for this one, we have no choice actually. I haven't tried with anything heavier. It might work. Maybe when we get to the PCB, then it won't be that much hassle to swap the switches. So maybe we can give it a shot with something heavier, maybe chalk red, or I don't know, something. Definitely not blue, and I mean not the loud ones. Yeah, I managed to fix the resistors. So I went all in, removed from here. Now we have plenty of space for the infrared, and the resistors are here, but they're kind of struggling right now because this is the first time wiring. So I already figured out I should have a canal over here for the VCC, but it's coming along quite nice. So far so good. Yes, I'm gonna leave it a little bit more space for the wire. So I think I should clip it somewhere over here. Oh no, I'm not using STM. This one is just I2C expander, and I will be using this RP2040 Pro Micro from SparkFun. Very nice board. I like it because it's pin compatible with AVR, more or less. Yeah, and it's like way better. For AVR, the firmware for Chordie almost fills up the whole memory, so yeah, for this one it doesn't. So besides, AVR is old tech already. Okay, we have to solder it somehow. It's so much easier now compared to previous time with the infrared. I hope it holds. Yeah, looks like it's fine. Alright, so this one is finished. So now we need two wires together. One goes here, the other one goes here, and then we still have to hook up ground, but ground is over here, so we don't really need to go that far. I think we can even use the jewelry wire because it's just like a straight thing. Yes, I'm gonna put these two ends together. So these will go on this side, and then one goes up, the other one goes here. Yeah, they're not quite okay. like this design for the resistors. Quite nice. I like it way more than trying to fit everything over here. Like on this one, it's such a mess over here. So yeah, I think it's much better like that. Okay, so one end goes to what? B5. Okay, oh, we have plenty of pins free on this side, from B7 all the way to B5, and then B4 and B3, and that's it. Okay, so the wire doesn't have to be this long. Well, I hope there won't be much of an issue. Maybe I should have first go with the I2C. Maybe let's do it right now. I will move I2C from here to here before I solder this, because they will be going across. So I don't want them to get in the way. So let's do this wiring over here. We can move SDA and SCL up, and then we can wire, no problem. Yeah, connectors are nice, but I don't think you can hand wire them. I think those JST, okay, 254, I think they're quite big, right? This is like the standard spacing, 254. I think I had them somewhere. Yeah, this might be okay. Like you can design like a form to 3D print to fit it inside, but I think they also occupy a little bit of space because they are quite tall. You have like the legs or the pins sticking out from the bottom, right? And then you have like the plastic shell. So I think it's quite tall together. Do have them. You're talking about this, right? 254. Some time ago I built this for like prototyping. It has like different stuff. You can put in like a transistor and shit, and you know, figure out how QMK is working. Yep, 254. So this is like the standard spacing. Yeah, but I think they're a little bit tall. No, I don't have L-shaped. I only have this is something like a potentiometer or a switch. So I was playing with it. This is 5-way switch, so you can move 5 ways and also press. Yeah. Okay, let's move this shit up. Okay, so we have this done. Okay, I think they are sitting quite tight. So we have to move SCL and SDA up. And we're gonna use standard coloring used by me. So SCL will be clock, so has to be green. And data has to be something bright, so maybe yellow. Okay, I think I have a yellow wire over here, and maybe I will have some green. No green, alright. Which type of board you're asking? You mean the prototype board? Ah, the split board. Comfort. You can have your arms spread apart, you don't have to hunch. And for this one it's even better because you don't have to move your fingers. The whole time your fingers are like this. And every key you can reach no problem all the time. So you don't have to, bend your wrist or anything like that. You just put this comfy pad underneath. And then you can type whole day, no pain. Well, on this one, maybe not so much. This one takes some time to get used to. And the coding engine is just like by letter. So it has no, it's called stenotyping. So there is no engine that will help you like speed out words faster. So this one is a little bit slow, but you can do like 30, 40 words per minute. Maybe even more if you spend more time with it. But in the future, I would like to also build like a steno machine and see how it works. And a normal speed keyboard, well, I think it's the same like every other board. If you practice long enough, I guess you will match the speed of a normal keyboard. I find the speed keyboard more comfortable to type. I have the same speed on both, so it doesn't make much difference, but speed one is better to type, much comfortable. Okay, so now we have proper wiring. From here, SDA is on the bottom, clock is on top. So later on we will have no issues wiring the mini jack. We'll go from here, and then we'll also need one more set of wires to hook up our microcontroller. And now I can move this towards the collector over here, and one will go to I2C expander. Well, for me, I tend to use I2C expanders, at least for Chordie. I don't think I will be able to fit everything on one microcontroller. I would have to check, but it's cheaper and easier, to program. Maybe easier to program, not so much, although with the recent changes in QMK, so I2C now is properly programmed, so maybe it's not that bad. But for my next keyboard, I always been using I2C expanders, but I think I will move away from them because I have an impression that they're a little bit slow in response. And besides, everyone says that they are a little bit slow. So maybe should give it a shot and go with the dual microcontroller setup. Almost made a mistake. Almost soldered to B4 and the diode is B5. Oh yeah, right, almost forgot. Still have to wire the ground over here. Yeah, but we can go with just standard wire. It's a simple route from here to here. I mean the copper. Well, I think the speed of the interface is not the issue here. The issue here is that the I2C expander is a little bit slow to response. So it has something like a, how to call it? Like a delay, a little bit. Yeah, and SPI, I don't think... For SPI you need how many wires? 4, right? Or 5? 5. Yeah, so SPI, you can't wire SPI with a with a mini jack because you need 5 wires and mini jack has only 4. For SPI you would have to go with USB-C. Or only? You have chip select, right? Master in, master out, clock. And I think there is one more. It's 4 or 5? Oh, anyway, gonna check later. Over here. Oh, yeah, right, 4. Yeah, so this might work. There are also I2C expanders that go... I mean, this one is I2C, but you can do SPI. Yeah, I to C is just 2 wires. Yeah, see you around, man. Okay, so ground is also hooked up over here. Yeah, that should do it. So last thing to connect, at least on this board, will be our encoder, right? Why do I have ones with such a short legs? I have no idea. Yeah, this one definitely won't fit. Yes, we'll have to adapt. Let's swap it to black, and we have to change those wires as well. need to do a quick check if it's if I correctly hooked up encoder. Okay, I think it's fine. Common, B and A. Okay, we still need the wire. Where is it? Over here. I will try cut it this time with this. I think I just made this tool. Yeah, much better. Okay, I hope I didn't push it too far. Oh, damn it. Just desoldered. Holy shit. Well, better now than later. Okay. Took a while to get it working. Oh, it's quite fine. Maybe a little bit. Oh, it's okay. Oh, hey, Nemosenki. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, glad that you like it. I also can't wait to finish this one and then we can move on to other stuff. I've built this keyboard already, I don't know, 6 times. This is 6th, maybe time. So it would be nice to have a finalized design and just move on. Okay. So this one goes here. Encoder facing inwards. And we have a nice black color. Should go nicely with the keycaps later on. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so black one, we don't have to route too far because black one is our ground, so goes here. And these two, blue one will be, okay, I already changed the page. Blue one will be before, if I remember correctly. Yes, before and then B3. Blue one. And we have no switch in this build. long. Alright, so we have this done as well. Okay, so resistors done, sensor done, encoder done, I2C we have over here, so we don't have to worry about like anything here. Kind of almost feels like I forgot something because it looks kind of clean compared to the other side. Like, look at this mess. Over here feels kind of like it's missing something. I don't know, we'll see when we get there, when we try to finally connect everything. Okay guys, legs are killing me already. Drop by on Friday, we're gonna finish this thing off. Not much is left, still have to do a mini jack over here. We have to hook it up to I2C, and we have to hook it up to microcontroller, which will be here, something like this. So yeah, it should fit quite nicely. And in the past I was having some issues with the plug, so now it's like sticking out a lot, so there shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, we're gonna put the pointing device on it, put everything together, and then most probably we'll realize that it doesn't work. But until then, have plenty of rest, enjoy your Thursday, and I will see you all on Friday. Thanks for dropping by today. Thank you very much for chatting, and I hope you learned something. And yeah, come back on Friday, same time. Bye bye.